Samuel gave me some sort of envelope. From its appearance, I could tell the thing inside was official. Does this man even know how to read? Wait, what? Well, yeah, because you two hate each other. But I mean, this could be the time for some quality time together, though. Following the gathering, I went on to have a chat with Samiel. I still hadn't remembered Claudia or even the castle room I threw her into. My mind was completely focused on Katyn, or Kachin, or whatever they want to call it in this game. I don't know how they pronounce it. This woman's real name was Eleanor von Wittenberg. Though our meeting was one of the crappiest you could imagine, neither of us really cared. We were far from friends, but she was the only one I could relate to the most on the Longinus Drazen Orden. I need to hear them pronounce Eleanor von Wittenberg. That sounds like it would be an epic ass name in Japanese, dude. Japanese just makes everything sound epic. She and I were both enchanted by Lord Hadrich and pledged unwavering loyalty to him. And besides that, she was the only one who got it. Did it? Does that mean he got stronger? What does that even mean? That's creepy. I like how she's so nonchalant about this right now. Lord Hadrich. I too believe that his capacity was infinite. The only way his creation figment could be active for 2 months was if it was supported by a vast amount of souls, which, just as Samiel said, was still growing. Most would assume that it was because the number of dead produced by the battlefields throughout the land outmatched the amount he'd used to uphold the castle, but I thought otherwise. I had a hunch, no, I was absolutely sure that he had yet to consume a single soul for this. Imagine a stupidly huge gymnastic formation. Still, since the stress was spread out all over, no one involved found it particularly difficult or saw that the need to give up. In military terms, it was an army with the absolute perfect formation. It was so well organized that you could call it a work of art, and it became the castle's foundation in the most literal sense. The efficiency involved was abnormal, and it was a prime example of his mystifying talent as a commander. When following a leader who wielded people so well, even the lowliest grunt could become a hero. Lord Hadrich had the power to inspire his subjects and lead them without a flaw to name. The man took all the souls in his possession and uplifted them into legends, greatly improving their quality. You see what I'm getting at? Lord Hadrich is my gay lover. Was already putting the idea I came up with into practice. Not to mention he had the quantity as well. The man never stopped filling me with awe. Inferior. Yeah, you two seem to be on the same wavelength in worshiping this man. Was that even a question? Wait, so nobody was in Enferia at this point? Cause, well, This is a prequel, so.
怖くはないのだ。当たり前だろ。こんな名誉がどこにある。お前は違うっていうのかよ。いや違う。私も全くの同感だ。
I forgot how her face got burned. This was, or maybe I was never shown that. I don't remember. What I meant when I said that she got it. The entire Obsidian Samuel, in the entire Obsidian, Samiel and I were the only ones who knew the nature of Lord Hadrich's blessing and continued seeking it regardless. Machina seemed to know it as well, but he was rejecting it, though he wasn't opposing us and acted rationally, so I didn't intend to get in his face about it. He did seem like an effing idiot to me, but his death was his own dumb wish, and I didn't mind respecting that. Kristoff had probably escaped because Lord Hadrich's blessing scared him crapless, while Schreiber was just too effing demented to piece it together. Yeah, Schreiber's pretty damn insane. The rest were probably interpreting it however they wanted. You know how it is. You focus too much on something and you lose sight of the bigger picture. Though, in this case, it was more like they were just blinded by the gold's light. Whatever the case, they didn't know his true nature. Anyone who thought he was all about giving love was downright effing stupid, especially if they thought it was free. Alright, are we going to this damn forest or not? You had to be brain dead to believe Lord Hadrich would hand out immortality and resurrection to anyone who asked nicely and just let them go on their way. No, they'd be taken in by Gladsheim and become a part of him. This made me think of the women, bitches in general, tended to see things how they wanted them to be. Malays in Babylon in particular seemed blissfully unaware, and I had no idea what they'd do if they found out. Not like I plan on telling them, but I did hope they figure it out themselves. There was nothing to hate about someone who reached the same epiphany as Samiel and I.
しかしそうなるといまいちわかんねえのはベアトリスだな。あいつはバカだが、一応あんなでも兵隊だ。気づかないはずもねえ。そして気づいたならギャーギャー言ってくるのがあの潔癖お嬢様だろ。なのにその手の話は一切しねえ。正直言うと、俺は少しばかり不気味だぜ。
Samiel fell silent, probably because it was a mystery to her too. Still, this wasn't something that could be unpacked and solved with just her and I.
あるいは直接私から奴へ問うことになるかもしれん。
Valkyria.
もともとキルヒアイゼンの世話を焼くのが私の仕事みたいなものだ。
Almost a job! Yeah, you've been with her for quite a while.
だったらそのことはお前に任すぜ。だがあっちはあっちで少佐の世話を焼くのが私の仕事ですとか思ってそうな話。
That's probably accurate.
貴様の知ったことではないわ。
In fact, over a half a century later, we came to know Beatrice's goal, but whatever. It's unrelated to the story.
貴様は貴様で任を果たせよ。勝ちに行くのは勝手だが、せいぜい無様を晒さんように。
I don't plan to, but can we get to the damn
それ
forest?
と世話云々の話になれば、貴様にもうるさい小娘がついているだろう。あの二層
I
を
would say
今回の
troublesome, not loud.
連れて行く気か。あ？それはお前当たり前だろ。
Thanks to her was I finally remembered Claudia, and yeah, she was coming with me. Why? Just because I didn't want her to die while I was away. We were at war. She was dumb and careless, and I couldn't really ask anyone else to look after her, especially not Samiel. He'd come back and she'd be burned to death. Most of all, I figured it was possible that getting a taste of battle might make her change into what I wanted her to be. I didn't know much about the anomaly at Kachin, but the situation there probably wasn't something a person with a normal psyche could bear. When it made her mind burn out and blow up, she would awaken, and that was all I really wanted of her. Field ration, you say? What are you giving me? What? Samiel gave me some sort of envelope. From its appearance, I could tell the thing inside was official.
Does
this man even know how to read? I couldn't even begin to understand what she was getting at, but I had no real reason to refuse.
あ、こんなところにいたんですね、ヴィルヘルム。探しましたよ。
てめえ、おとなしく待ってろっつったろうが。何か
Yeah, this is what I mean by troublesome.
いや、だってそれはその。
ではな。
She's like, yeah, I'm out of here. When we accidentally found the idiot, the situation got all messed up. Samuel left without telling me more about the envelope, but more than that.
一体どこで何してやがったんだよ。
そこは内緒です。
What? I should have forced her to answer. Of course, I'd remember that Lord Hadrich had called for her, and I let them meet. A single exchange was enough for me to lose interest, but at the very least, it was clear Mercurius wasn't lying. Still, the anomaly at Kachin was just so big in my mind that didn't spare a thought. I don't like where this is going in terms of Claudia, dude. I do look back and think I should have examined the situation more thoroughly. Yeah, I feel like that was the case as well, dude.